In this video, Parkside Performance. There we are, look. Ooh, what's this then? Grabbable drill. Oh yeah! Stuck it to me bench.
At long last, Parkside Performance tools in UK. I think they've done a few other tools, but not as many as Europe. I've managed to bag the 12-volt starter set, cordless drill driver, and 12-volt cordless impact screwdriver. In a nice bag. We'll unbox it, give it a bash. And for those who don't know, Parkside generally is green in colour. Sort of entry level, DIYer. Performance range is black in colour. And apparently, they're a lot better. You might already know I'm a massive fan of Parkside tools, the green ones. I've got quite a collection. Some may say I've got too many. But for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been buying them. And I'm really impressed. Going by the comments, a lot of you out there are as well. And I've heard some stories of people using them in the trade and happy with them. So an exciting day. I wanted to get this video out quickly, 19th of October, and I bought some more of the standard Parkside tools, the green ones, but I'll show you them in the next video. But I wanted to get this video out first in case you wanted to buy some of these Parkside Performance drills. So, fellow Parkside fanboys and fangirls, is this the start of things to come from Parkside Performance? Or is it a fuss about nothing? First of all, let's look around the middle aisle at Lidl and see what other tools are available on this recent tool drop. And I nipped into Home Bargains as well, with some great tools in there. Hello, sheddies, and you join me again in my shed.
So back in Lidl, here's them trolleys, look, £9.99, and they've got the round ones and the rectangular ones. Caster wheels. 3M duct tape in various colours for £2. And then the multimeter, that's back in stock for £9 or £9.99. And then we've got the 4-volt cordless tacker, £13. Interesting. Loads of pliers, £2.99 each. And then for £17, there's this Parkside 12-volt precision drill grinder with attachments. The crimper and consumables come in these nice boxes that you can stack, £17. Gloves, back in stock again. And drill bits. These are really cheap, actually. £2.99. And then above, they've got these boxes, or these compartment boxes full of hooks. I think there's Jubilee clips in there, rivets. And they're £2.50 a box. And then look at this, the impact socket and bit set. And it's the performance range. And they're £9 a box. And then down below, look what we've got here for £50 or $49.99. The Parkside Performance impact drill and impact driver. And then we've got these cat bags, like I think it's like a big holder for £25. The electric precision screwdriver with bits. Hair dryers for £10 with the little plus app. And then we've seen all these other tools before, but I thought I'd nip into Home Bargains. I've been in here before and done a video on them. Really good value. So you got glue, paintbrushes, screwdrivers. Those screwdrivers, they're 99p each. And then there's a pack of screwdrivers for a tenner. There's bulbs as well, which are really cheap. There we go, there's that pack for a tenner. Silicone gun. What else is there? Putty knives, gel knee pads, really cheap. And these little fold-out stools, all sorts in there. It's always worth a look if you're passing by, especially these paintbrushes here. Great value, £3. Or is it £2.50 in fact? Gloves, 99p. Loads of hooks for 99p, the self-adhesive ones. More drill bits, and they're £2.99, and you get more in there, actually, than the Parkside pack. More screwdrivers, pack there for £3. Bungee cords, sandpaper, rollers, cable ties, pack of 500. £5 for this extension lead, 2 meters with 4 sockets. A set of these lights, look, push lights, COB, with a remote. These are the cheapest LED bulbs I've seen. £3 for a pack of 4. Can't be bad. And then this strip light, put in your workshop if you want a disco in there, £15. And loads of other stuff. And there's a load of auto stuff in there as well. Oil, windscreen fluid. 2-step ladders for £15 by Spear & Jackson. Not a bad price, is it? £1.50 for this windscreen cover if you use in winter and in summer. And then £3 for this car key pouch. So you can put your key in there and it stops your signal from being grabbed. If that makes sense. Here it is. If you saw in that video, there was probably about 6 in store, but I went first thing when it just opened. I was a bit concerned actually because a few people mentioned they went in the day before and they were filling the shelves and a few people were buying them already, so I thought they were going to get snapped up. Luckily they didn't. And I've heard rumours that are on eBay already at double the money. And also for the next video, see if you can guess what else I bought. If you've seen my other videos, you would have guessed. And if you are new here, why not consider subscribing? I've got loads of Parkside reviews in my channel. Watch this video first and then have a look. Right, first thing I noticed, brushless motor. So 12-volt starter set, cordless drill and driver, cordless impact screwdriver. Now I've already got the 4 amp-hour batteries on charge, and these should work as well. I have noticed some people, I don't know if it's older versions, they've got a third terminal, so they don't work, and they're putting tape over them and all sorts. So, but we'll have a look. Now, these should come, in fact they do, with the 2 amp-hour batteries and a charger, 1 accessory, bit adapter. Part number if you want it, PBSPA12E4 and PDSSAP12B1. Here's some stats, look. Compared to the Parkside cordless drill driver, 12 volt, 25% more torque, 20% longer running time, and 10 times longer motor lifespan. Brushless helps. And compared to the impact screwdriver, 16% higher release torque, 4 times more adjustable torque settings, and 10 times longer motor lifespan. Now, I've not got the equivalent of these in the standard green Parkside range. I think Roger's got one from the Garage Workshop, and I think Peter Millard has from 10-Minute Workshop. Check their channels out. Just a quick look on the back. Brushless motors, blah, blah, blah. Maintenance free, low wear and tear. Integrated LED light. 3-stage battery level. Indicator on the tool. 20 torque settings plus additional drill setting. Quick release removable metal keyless chuck. Automatic spindle restraint. Spindle lock. Blah, 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 blah. And a load of other spec. Let's just open it. Can't wait any longer. The only other Parkside impact driver I've got is the 20-volt one. Really good, but very sparky. Obviously not brushless, but that's a good one. The Ferex brushless impact driver.
Just remembered as well, talking about Ferex from Aldi, check out Brett's new video on the auto-dimming welding mask on the Useless to Useful channel.
Right, stop waffling. Get on with it, Rob. Nice canvas bag. Hey, Parkside Performance. That's a nice bag. Keeps it protected as well. It's padded. Well-made handle. Double zip. Here it is. Where they are. Look at them. I was going to say where are the batteries, but they're fitted. You'd have thought they'd have left the batteries out, wouldn't you? That ain't bad. $49.99. And in fact, because I had the Lidl Plus app, I got the 10% off because I've spent so much this month. Yeah, if you spend a certain amount, I think it's 250 quid in a month, you get 10% off. Velcro to hold them in. Nice. Here's the drill. Straight out the box. Very low though. That's the difference from the 20 volt. They've got the battery level on the actual battery. That one's full. These, they don't have them on the battery, they have them on the side there. But yeah, flat. How does that work then? That pulls out. There we are, look. Then we can put a bit in there for screwing. And it's got the torque settings on there, up to 20, and then the drill bit setting. Nice positive click. No sparky, brushless. And I've got to say it, look, rubber everywhere. All around here, all on top. And at the back for nice grippages and droppages. Slot the battery out so we can put, in fact, this one's probably not charged up enough. I've not long had it in there. So in like that. Oh yeah. Setting on top, 1 and 2. We've got the chuck, keyless chuck. So pull, how does that work? Oh, push that forward. Push it forward. Locks in. And then we can just put a drill bit in there. And the impact driver. Velcro again. Well, that one's just a band to hold it in place. Flat as a pancake. Forward. Reverse. Ooh, what's this then? Ah. Well, there's the torch at the front. LED. 3, 4. Obviously just put bits in there. Just pull that back or push that forward. Let's take the DeWalt one out. I really rate these. I'll put a link below. DeWalt bits. Push that forward and in. Locks in place. Put it to 1. Oh, yeah. Really nice grip. One of these tools you can just grab as well. Less weight. They're not... I was sort of thinking of the size of them. They're not much difference in size. But is it old hats to be using 12 volt? But I suppose for the small jobs, grabbable drill. And the good thing about the 4 amp hour, you can stand it on its end. Whereas with them, my mat's a bit wonky. But you can do, but there's a chance it's droppages. For them, you've got more of a chance of it standing upright. So 2 batteries, 2 amp hour, 12 volt. The charger, which is pretty much the same as my old one. Yep. And we're going to get the instructions in there. As usual. Right. Do like that bag. Variable trigger. So you can throttle up. Rubber on the trigger as well. Good torch on that. The battery over. I think I've got 2 of these. I've got 2 4 amp hours. Right, let's give them a bash. Do some drilling and some screwing. Notice as well, 5-year warranty, not 3. Chunk of wood. Start off with that size screw. 60-ish mil. The good thing about these, obviously, we've got these different settings, so we don't have to go full barrel like these ones. I keep pressing the numbers, it's that one there. So let's go to 2. Not a good idea using gloves with drills. Oh, yeah! Ho, ho, ho. Straight home. Off to Australia. And that was on 2. Oh, it's right in there, look. Keeps on going. Right, big screw. I can't find my massive screws. That one will do. What's that, about 80 mil? Full power. Stuck it to my bench. It's gone right the way through though, the full length of that bit. Here it is. All in my mat. Woohoo! Beast. Yeah, battery needs properly charging. It won't on charge very long. I think it's going to wear them out quicker than the 20 volt ones. There's no point going softy. I might as well go full hammer. So in that case, just use a 32 mil spade bit. Full on. Put it on drill setting. We're on gear speed 2 at the minute. Let me move you. Can you see that? Certainly doing it. I think the bit's a bit blunt actually anyway, but it's proper going for it. Right, set it to number 1. Too slow. Shame it's blunt. There we are. I think it was a bit loose in the chuck. 13 mil. Oh, smoking already. I put too much pressure on it. Yes. Little belter. Drill bit with a countersink bit. Oh. Yeah, I've got into my bench, I think. No. Just the job. Woohoo! Almost all the way through. Let's try the chuck off and try the screwdriver. Take it off that one. Well, it's in, and we can adjust the settings on this. So we can just set it so it just goes below the surface. That's probably going to be about, let's use the 70 or 60 mil screw. What have I got it at? Number 15-ish. Will that send it just below the surface?
split it a bit because I've done no pilot hole. Just below the surface there, look. And if we wanted it above, 9 maybe. Yeah, that's 9. And what we at there? 12. Yeah, that was at 20 or 19. Sent it down. So not the most scientific tests, but you get an idea how powerful they are. I do like that feature. And for the money, you can't go wrong. That's if you can get them. Hence the rush video. As regard Parkside Performance goes, from that, I think I'm converted. Come on, Lidl, bring out more of the performance range in the UK. I think you might have a market. So like I say, it's a very quick video. I wanted to get this video out in case you missed the boat. I've got some other tools that I bought that I want to show you in the next video. There's one that I'm really looking forward to trying, but I won't open it until you're with me. As always, I'm not an expert. These are just things I get up to my shed at the weekend. Put your thoughts, opinions, anything you like below in the comments. It helps me and others. I'll put a link on the screen now to all of the tool reviews, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. And remember, keep calm and head to the shed. Cheers.
See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.